Atlanta Cast Network.
Shout out to the baby. Shout out to the baby. Power to the people. Live on your airwaves. We are Atlanta Carcast. We got a name.
Sorry, that was me. Sorry.
That's all good. Hey, sometimes you got to give it to the people 2 times. I go by the name of Mister. To this side of me is the beautiful one, the purple one, luxurious one, Miss TJ, aka www.tjx.com for all your everything needs. Y'all already know what it is. Above her, always Mr. Skip, Skip's Trophies and More. All your plaques. It's graduation time. I know he had a lot of orders, but if y'all got some of them northern graduations that in June, he's still booking. He can do plaques and all that, certificates for all the little babies up north or whatever if you want to. Or you can get your trophies in, get your trophy orders in now. The season is still upon us, so please get your orders in now at Skip's Trophies and More. In the middle, the Kong of all Kongs, the Queen of all Queens,
the Kong of all
fan base. Yeah, the Kong of all Kongs, Queen of all Queens. Yeah, I literally make this shit up as I go. Queen Kong in the building, representing South Kakalaki. As always, and last but certainly not least, I don't know if he's using what they say black seed oil on his face. Face is looking luxurious. I don't know what's splashing on his face on them trail rides, but Nighthawk is glowing. He's not looking as tired as he's been looking on yeah. Night Hizzle with the tizzle, built to inspire tour service. So, ladies and gentlemen, summertime is upon us, and I want to let you know, and this is not a paid promotion because Nighthawk ain't paid me a goddamn dime. Every time I do this, I'm waiting for the cash out. But yeah, if you need your family reunion, book him now. He can get your family safe to the destination. He can also do pickups from airports. He can do destination drops. He can do all the transportation. Built to Inspire Tour Service is here for you. So, people, we took a week off last week, and we back in the building. We took a week off because of this guy right here. I want y'all to zoom in on this guy right here. That guy in the middle. Let me tell you something. That's a low quality photo.
It really is.
Yeah, I had to email it real quick. Like, look at these sticking. So I was perusing the internet. Let me tell you a fun fact, a little quick story. I was perusing the internet, and I'm normally perusing on TikTok only. I don't even be on Facebook. So if you're trying to reach me on Facebook, Instagram, I don't even be on that shit no more. Even though I'm on it, I ain't on it. Anyway, so I'm on TikTok, and somebody's profile comes up. Well, I say comes up, and it was my son's TikTok page, and I'm not friends with my son, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his name was Mark. So Skip, I go, when the fuck did he start calling himself Mark? I never knew this. He just graduated high school. My son is a junior, and I never knew he referred to himself as Mark.
Well,
neither one of our names is Mark. Okay, for the record, people.
Okay.
This is Marcus Trayvon Berry Jr. in the middle there. I am Marcus Trayvon Berry Sr. Sorry to give my whole government name, but I just thought it was interesting that my son has really taken my whole moniker from a junior, and he's taken my Skip. If you got a son and you named him after you, and he took your nickname too, like your name is not Skip.
Skip Jr.
But Mark,
interesting. Can I say something?
Mark is also one of the abbreviations or short words for Marcus, so I don't see how that's out of ordinary. Now, my son calling himself Skip is different because my name is John. But Mark,
it's weird.
I want to know in the 70s, what made your mama name you Trayvon? In the 70s, though, bro.
My mother did not name me. I call her my crackhead aunt. She used to be on crack. She ain't on crack no more. My crackhead aunt. Crackhead aunt name. Qwueen, don't judge me. me. Don't judge me. My
Oh my
crackhead
God.
would name me. Yeah, right. My name. Okay.
Wow.
Another look. Once it's not about me. It's not about me. But my name should have been Juan. Right. Anybody that's close to me know that men don't survive in the generations before me. Like the grandmothers and the hierarchies before us, all girls. I was one of the first males that actually survived. I don't know if y'all knew that.
In your family?
In
In
my
your
family.
family.
When you
Okay.
say
You gotta
survive,
you gotta preface that.
Yeah. Like literally the males before me, I have no male cousins that are older than me.
Gotcha.
That's
They
interesting.
all died. Either they
But
died at birth or they had heart complications. So when I was born, my aunt was so excited. My crackhead aunt, she ain't on crack no more. And her son, she
you
had a
just airing
son,
out
and she
all
had
your
a
family
daughter that
business.
survived. She had a son that was older, and he died. His name was Juan. My name should have been Juan. So she wanted to name me after Juan, but my mom was like, "Bitch, I'm not naming him Juan. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know." She's like, "I'm not doing it." So she had to pick up another name.
But
That's where my
Trayvon
name came from.
in the 70s, that was
Yeah,
progressive.
I don't know what happened. Yeah. So anyway, so shout out to my junior, my one. That's my baby in the middle. That's my baby. He's not excited about a lot, but when he saw me and Miss TJ show up at that graduation, he was ecstatic to say the least. So shout out to Ridgeland High School in Georgia, very close to Chattanooga. Shout out! It was a graduating class of 300. I'm not accustomed to that. My graduating classes, it'd be like 30 people these days.
Mhm.
A lot of niggas ain't graduating these days. Anyway, I'm pass it on to y'all because it's not about me. Miss TJ, how was your week? You had 2 weeks off. Give it to the people.
Let me see. I'm really happy to be here. Um, I've had a really interesting 2 weeks. Went to you do me like that.
Oh,
I was getting ready to pontificate, but
Oh,
never
go
mind.
ahead,
Go
go
on.
ahead,
Go ahead. Never
go ahead.
mind. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
Sis. That's all right.
no. We're gonna stop. We're gonna give it to you.
He made me fall down the stairs, so no, I'm good.
Go ahead, pontificate. Pontificate. Oh, damn it! She did it again. God damn it!
good
What
gosh.
is it?
Y'all take a week off and what y'all got going on? What y'all got going on?
Pontificate, woman.
No, I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lord have mercy. Try to give her a moment.
Goddamn much. Nah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Anyway, Skip, 2 weeks. What's up?
Hey man, this past week was a recharge week for me. And what I
All
mean
right.
by recharge is week before the last week, myself and this young lady to the left of me, my left, y'all right. Um, she and I went to a show in South Florida, and we're gonna talk about it more. But the Florida sun, I'm from Florida, and that's a whole different kind of sun than what I left when I moved up here. I was fine the whole weekend, but Monday I could not. I got out of the bed and sat on my we have a little bench at the front head of our bed, the foot of our bed. I sat on that bench for I bet you 5 hours. I was so tired, I did not come out of my bedroom until like 3 o'clock Monday afternoon. That sun did to us. But other than that, we're gonna elaborate or talk about that show and a bunch of other stuff. But other than that, man, I've been blessed. The orders are coming in. I appreciate all you guys that placed orders with me, all the ones that's going to place them in the future. Thank you very much. But like Mr. said earlier, I didn't get a lot of graduation orders, for plaques with the family or whatnot. I do all of that.
All of that.
Keepsakes or, plaques that, we like to fold up pictures and put them away. Something you can hang on the wall that'll last forever. I got you. Y'all reach out.
Mm-hmm.
If they start doing them graduation fans and throwing their ass to the floor, you have orders.
Oh my God.
All day. Wait, Queen Kong, what's up?
I mean, really the same thing about Skip said. Like, had to recharge because that sun took a lot out of me. I took Monday off, and it felt like it took me until like Thursday to still recover. That sun takes a lot out of you. Ripping and running and traveling, but had an amazing time. So yeah, so it's just time to reset, recharge for the next show, so I can do it all over again.
That's right. Now, y'all, you went. I think you had it. Did you have a trail run in the past 2 weeks?
I've been outside the last 2 weeks.
I've been outside. Oh my God.
Yeah, he been outside.
Damn.
I've been outside.
Tell us about it. Did you tell Tonio what I said?
He left his drawers for you too.
That's
All right,
bitch.
But
Who picked them up? Tell me you ain't picked that man drawers.
they still out there, I guess. They still out there. But
The song is "Help Me Find My Drawers," so you know.
But, we went to the trail ride. We got there that Friday, magic with all of us. When I say it was over 5,000 people there, and they partied from Friday to Sunday, nonstop.
Wow.
And it was a great vibe. Didn't nobody get hurt. Wasn't no drama, and they party all weekend long. So that was a good vibe. Last weekend,
I got a question though. I got a question.
I got a lot of questions.
Give us the flow of how a trail ride goes. Like, you get there and you park, you find your space, and you hunker down, and then what happens after that? So is it like a festival?
It's like a tailgate.
Okay. That doesn't end.
That doesn't end. Friday when you get there, usually Friday it's like a concert. Well, it wasn't even a concert. They had like the live DJ going on, all the line dances. So because everybody still was getting all the vendors. Then Saturday you get up. It's like they have a morning trail ride where everybody get on the party wagons and all that. So you still grilling all day Saturday, and that night is the concert. That's when it's super packed. But all day you got the ATV riding, the trails, all that.
Wait. So you mean to tell me it's 5,000 niggas in the crowd doing the same line dance at the same goddamn time?
It was packed. Like they had the stepper competitions. Like it was super packed. Like it was so packed they had to shut the field down. You had to park on the road and get shuttled down. It was
wow.
But black people was there and they did not show out. Period. They had a good time, and it's all different ages. Like old people, young people, middle people, all that.
So what you think about the man calling CPS on Shirley?
That's the
You're saying it's all ages at the trail rides.
I mean, my opinion, by me having a daughter, it's certain stuff you just don't do with a baby. So, I can.
So did your daughter go?
Yeah, my daughter. Yeah, my daughter was there.
But not a 5-year-old.
She is not a baby anymore, Nighthawk. Stop referring to her as a baby.
It will always be my baby. That's always my baby.
Yeah.
They're just like, for instance,
your born ass child was your baby.
My daughter been on the car scene since she was a newborn, so she was coming to car shows. So I don't see the difference. Like,
but hold on, Skirt. What are y'all talking about? CPS being called on somebody? I missed it.
The little baby that be.
You've seen the little girl that does the line dances? She looked like she's about 3 or 4.
Yeah, Miss Shirley.
They nicknamed her Miss Shirley, and some guy called Child Protective Services on her mother because he says that she shouldn't be doing these adult activities. But I kind of feel like, just like the car scene is very family oriented, as long as she's always within her mother's care, what difference does it make if she's out there dancing?
Can I ask you? No, I disagree. Let me give some pushback. They're exploiting this child because they are profiting off of it. They are having men take pictures with this baby, touching her, holding her, and paying to take pictures with her.
Okay.
And people are like, well, it's a little fucking creepy.
Yeah.
I think what did it was the one when she did that video, put on that red dress, and put on your high heels. That's what I really.
Yeah.
Okay. I receive that.
She was put in that made the man call it. It wasn't just about her doing the line dance.
No.
Oh.
It's two people that's viral. It's first of all, it's Miss Shirley is viral. That baby shouldn't be swinging her ass like that. That's right. That's right. But the family is making a lot of money off that baby. So she's viral, and then I call her the black white girl. I don't know if she black. I don't know if she white.
You talking about the one ain't nobody fucking with her? Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Some people say she.
What was that word you used that time when you were trying to describe that girl and you couldn't think of what? I can't even remember what you said. It was so ridiculous.
I said she obtuse. She obtuse.
Oh my God. So okay, I'm out the loop. So there was a girl out there that white.
She makes.
Okay, so a black. Okay, first of all, I think it's a gay black man that created the actual step.
What difference does it make?
I'm just explaining to people.
No, it's a black girl.
He's from Georgia.
It's a black girl.
It's a black girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
all
I
right.
got the story wrong.
You got it wrong.
So a black girl created the dance step, and then a white black girl who appears to be white.
Obtuse girl.
She appears to be white. She appears to be black. She took the dance and she went super viral because she looked sexy as shit, allegedly, and right, allegedly. And she looked sexy as shit doing the dance, and she like took off and got more notoriety than the actual woman that created that. I could have sworn they said a dude created that dance.
That's the boots on the ground.
No. Yeah.
Okay, he did the boots on the ground one.
Yeah.
So they're two different dances.
Yeah.
So the obtuse girl went more viral than the person that created the dance, and they're mad at her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because she's getting more because she's charging $6,000 a booking to go do the dance at a trail ride.
$6,000. Let me learn how to do this damn dance.
Correct. Now Miss Shirley getting paid damn near the same amount.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. And you know what?
So back to the trail ride. Okay. So Saturday you go on the ATV rides and the trail, and you're on the trail, and what's happening on the trail? You just on horses.
You would have fell out. You would have fell out because that dirt was all on you, coming every which way. It was fun, but you're gonna get dirty. Like it's no way to think you're gonna be pretty. Like going out there.
That's right. You had to stay your ass back at the camp.
You don't know my life.
I'll bet you.
That was my first time being on the trail, and I took my mom and I took some AHR people out there on the back of the golf cart, and we riding behind the ATVs, and they throwing up rocks, and we came back. We was all like,
y'all didn't have bandanas and stuff covering your face.
That didn't help. That didn't help at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people, because I was talking, at the graduation, we had some people from up north because we're from Michigan. And we asked them about the trail rides. Have y'all heard about it? Have y'all been on the trail ride? They didn't know what the fuck we was talking about. Like it's a whole new wave. So if you think about what we think this is, as far as them blowing up, it ain't even close. There's a lot of people that has never even heard. I mean, a lot of people hadn't even heard of mud runs and what they're doing with these side by sides and these 4-wheelers going through the mud trying to get out.
Yeah.
But you see now.
Yes.
If you look at it now they starting to do the trail rides and car shows together. Now they started to.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I would love to see what that looks like. What you say, Skip?
For doing the amount of people that went to those. What has it been? 3 trail rides last 3 weeks, right?
It's when when one weekend going, it's like it was something going on in South Carolina, Georgia.
They had one in Macon.
Yeah, like we went to Macon last week, and right next door, believe it or not, what Threat had his at right next door was the Southern Blues Festival. So Tony Armani, Westlove, all of them was going on right there again, right beside it. So it was like
wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I hope and pray that this fad takes off and keeps doing what it's doing, because to see that many people together and not one altercation, that's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
And now you're saying they're combining with car shows, man. Look at all the fun. Oh my God. That's good.
So
to hear.
Nighthawk, do you think car shows are over and the trail ride is the next big thing?
Right now it is. If they like right now, what I'm saying is like they having another one like in June and in July that is a car show and the trail ride. I think Lat TV or somebody having it.
Mm-hmm.
So they trying to combine it together. Like the one Threat did was a combined trail ride and all that.
So okay, let me get what are the requirements? Let's explain it to niggas all over the world right now. Is there a base minimum of stuff you have to have? Like, I ain't got no golf cart, I ain't got
None
no
of that.
RV, I ain't even got no fucking boots. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I ain't got none of that shit.
You come as you are.
What's the bare
As you
minimum
are.
that I need to attend?
Your body.
Entry fee.
Yep, that's all.
That's all I need. So I can go out there with some black Air Force Ones and I'm straight.
You wish you had them because you're gonna fuck them up.
Yeah, you talking about that in some regular clothes, like some regular clothes.
But what's gonna happen is you're gonna see somebody you know, and they gonna have a golf cart, and you're gonna jump your ass on it, and you're gonna go have fun.
Because it's people like, believe it or not, people that you didn't know from when we got there and when we left, people you didn't know, like they'll see you like stuff like we would call in the city, oh, that's gay. You seen guys going down the hill and on the trail on the four-wheelers together, like having a good time, like slinging around. It was a whole bunch. It was a vibe. It was a real vibe.
About having fun more so than thinking and pointing and ridiculing. So yeah, that's beautiful, man.
Like the guys that had the horses and stuff, they was giving the kids, grown people rides, letting them ride, all that. So
I think it's really something about the elements and animals. When you add that to something, it changes the dynamic. Once you get out of the city and the buildings and all of the different stuff that's bringing negativity, and you get into some stuff that pulls you more to positivity, I think that's really what this is exposing. Like literally, when you get into the dirt and the sun and you out, you know what I'm saying? Because traditionally at this point in car show culture, we outside, we trying to get under a tent, we trying to go inside to a building. We didn't got real bougie.
Yeah.
But people actually brought their trailers out there, like they rented a little pull behind mobile home, whatever.
Yeah.
And that was their, escape out of the sun, so to speak.
And kid you not, shout out to Magic, y'all. Magic camped out in a tent the 3 days that we was out there. A tent, not a mobile home.
Yes.
Tent.
That's perfect.
Manuel did too.
I'd have to be glamping. I'd have to be glamping.
No, I would want to do it like that. I want to be straight 10.
Oh, y'all didn't hear her. Say it again, Miss CJ. You a what?
I'd rather glamp than camp.
That's what I do. I glam because I be worried about something coming out them woods.
Man, I fight spiders in my house. I'll be fighting spiders. Like, almost knock myself out trying to get a spider off of me. I can't imagine sleeping on the ground outside and I kill myself.
All right.
Anyway, all right. So that's 24 minutes on trail rides. Clip it, snip it, get a guy. We're not.
I want to go to the next one, Nighthawk. I want to come with you. Okay, I want to glamp, not camp.
We are not going to do the good, the bad, the ugly because that was pretty much it.
No, we really didn't talk about the show that they went to in Florida.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, we do need to do that.
So,
we do.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Skip and Qwueen Kong was in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, made a steel car show.
So all right, give us a vibe. Qwueen, take it first. You on mute.
I gotta take it first? No, Skip got to take it first. He got to give his.
Skip, take it first. Pause.
Yeah. He got to go first.
Okay.
He got to go first.
For y'all that don't know, y'all know how here in Atlanta we used to do sound competitions / car shows. Made of Steel is one of those national sound competition, sound showcase car shows. It's all about music, nothing else. No car show, no nothing. And some of the loudest people in the world, and when I say loud, I'm talking about bass loud. There was a lot of loud packs there, but not like what we experience here, where it's just like crystal clear, bells ringing kind of loud packs. And Qwueen Kong and myself went down. We went down separately, of course, but we all got there, and there was some amazing amounts of speakers in cars and trucks that you just wouldn't believe. There was a Honda Accord, 64 speakers in it.
Wow.
It was crystal clear. Talking about when he turned it on, he could have had a microphone and you'd have thought he was a DJ. It was that clear.
Wow.
He didn't have no exterior stuff hanging off of it. It was all in the doors and the interior, the trunk. It was beautiful. It was a
How
car
do you
that,
fit 64 speakers in a Honda?
Right.
I'm sorry.
How do you fit 64 speakers in a Honda?
Taking pictures of it, and it was room for 2 people. Of course, 2 people in the front seats, but the back seat was all speakers and the trunk and everything. It was amazing. There was a Suburban there that had 21 18s in it.
Wow.
let me ask y'all this, not to cut you off, but I saw a build on Beyonce's internet where it was built that each side of the vehicle, I can't remember if it was a truck or a car, but they were firing in all 4 directions. Does that make a difference when you're building these mods? Because both of y'all are in the music game. It literally was firing on the sides of the doors out that way. It was speakers firing forward, and it was speakers firing backwards.
It was
like
there.
a 360. Yeah.
That was Ground Pound, Chris's truck.
Oh, you saw that? Okay.
Well, he's in my car club. He's got an excursion.
You talking about out the windows and stuff, right? Like if you roll the windows down, you see the speakers out the windows. Like you see them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you roll the window down.
They were firing in all I know is it was firing all 4 directions.
Yeah, Ground Pound was doing that. That's one of the trucks. He has over 100 speakers in that truck.
Does that give you an advantage? Is my question.
Well, it's no.
It doesn't.
It was killing that truck. The thing that truck had on that Honda was bass. The truck was beating like really ground shaking bass, but that Honda was amazing.
Wow.
But we're talking about that Honda might cost him, I think it was like a 2017, 2018 Honda. He might have paid, say, $10,000 for it. He had about $60,000, $70,000 worth of music in that car.
Damn.
And that's the kind of stuff that was out there. There was cars out there that you'd be like, oh man, that's ugly. But then you ask him how much money he put in it, and you'd be like blown away. It's like perfect. If y'all haven't seen it, it's amazing. And when she turned it on, it was like, okay, the party going on, and everybody just came around her truck, and it was black, white, whatever, children, everybody had a ball, man. And for it to be, like I said, for it to be that many people, it was on a fairground in Brooksville, right outside of Tampa, Orlando area.
Right.
It was amazing. Like I said, I seen some stuff there that I had never seen that I didn't think could actually happen, you know, as far as installed with music. But that car show is one that I will black out dates for from now on. Because I've been to one, they actually did it on, in Tampa. We ran away from there because the music was too loud. So they found another fairgrounds to do it, but now I won't miss it again. It was that good.
Okay. That means next year we'll have to tap in.
That's what's up. So, Qwueen, did you bring home some hardware?
Oh no, I don't compete. I just go there to have fun. Like literally, I think you know, we usually supposed to go there to demo, you know, like the bass and stuff like that. I was on top of that truck most of the time, partying, dancing, having fun, taking shots, having fun. That was my main thing. You know, if you caught me, I told people, hey, catch me before I get on top of that truck.
They had me dance. Y'all ain't had shit. You ain't got no video. I didn't dance. They lying.
We got you on video. Oh, we got you on video. Hey, but no, I was just there, like seriously, like, you know, it was hot. You really figure out your equipment, especially like the first hot show of the season. So I had some issues with my regulator. So that's when I was like, regulator ain't doing right. It ain't charging right. So I can't give demos like I want to. So
you got a stinky leg.
He do. Don't let Skip.
You got a mean stinky leg, Skip.
Dance way back when I was skinny, and they thought I couldn't move, so I had to show them a little bit. And I My dad. My dad.
Not the mean stinky leg.
Yeah, but it was a good time. Yeah, I had to this is the first time, like I said, I got to really walk around for a little bit, but that was a show that, like I said, other than the heat, and I don't know if y'all experienced love bugs, but the love bugs were already out down there.
Whoa. What is that, a ladybug? What is that?
No black bug. It looks no other bug on the planet looks like it, and they're pretty much climates.
And they're like in pairs, so they call them love bugs because it's a pair of bugs, and they fly around together. And yeah, you got to look it up. Be like, and it was sticky. It was sticky out there too. It was very sticky. But Friday night they had the night show. That was when everybody was loading up, coming in Friday, and then they had the night show LED show, right? So it was good that night because it was cooling down, and we got out there and partied and skip over there, bebopping, and you know what I'm saying. So we had a blast. We turned on the song, turned on the lights, and me, Team No Chill. Y'all know wherever we go, we gonna party. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get on top of that truck. We're gonna party. So we had a good time. Then Saturday, we got there late Saturday because we partied a little bit too hard.
Gates opened at 8 o'clock. I didn't see her till like after 1. Like, you wait your whole day.
We got back to the house. Like I said, we had us and 10 kids, and we got back to the house and we partying, playing cards, and everybody was like, okay, we're gonna get up at this time, everybody set your alarms. Please, if y'all travel with me and y'all the family that travel with me, I was the one. Hey y'all, let's get up. Let's go. So we got there, like he said, like Skip said, after 1, 2 o'clock. We partied so hard Friday night. It was ridiculous.
I get it, because it's not a lot of time, so you want to take advantage of every minute. I get it.
Yeah, and we partied. And we got there. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mr. Go ahead.
So Dimitri, hey, thanks for tuning in.
Oh Lord.
How does, I'm trying to think of how I want to frame the question. What role does he play with your setup and being your teammate and just all of the things that goes on? Because we always kind of see him on the side, kind of hyping up the demo.
So Dimitri, my husband.
Tell the truth. He was fucked up.
Let me tell you something. Okay, Dimitri, my husband, y'all. Dimitri is he. If y'all ever hear somebody say "go" or "below," that means he don't care if I'm about to burn this truck down. He over there.
He a fool. That's a wild boy.
Hey, my husband will say "go" or "blow," and I was like, "Hey, babe, my voltage is looking right. I don't give a damn. We got Rock out here. We got No Chill. We got everybody else. Blow it up."
He be turning up. He's always
the hype man. He's always the hype man.
Hey, my husband.
Come out quick enough. He was dancing in his own world and his eyes was closed. So I walked right up to him and I was standing like this. And he always out see me.
Hey, let me tell you something. My husband be vibing in his own world. David will get out there. He vibing in his own world. It's just like them two, like, I stress them out bad. They stress me out bad. But when we get out to these shows, it's time to relax. It's time to, let down. But my husband, biggest supporter. David too. When it comes to No Chill. Hold up.
I'm not getting up on that goddamn truck.
Hey,
It might be a dent.
A
big dent.
Nah, I got steel in it. We can get up on it. But yeah, when it comes time to it definitely will. But my husband, definitely a big supporter. Always, with all the stuff we bring in merch, he dealing with, setting up the tent, setting up everything.
You got sunglasses now, right?
Videoing, sunglasses and crop gibbets and all that.
Oh, croc gibbets.
Yeah. I got some.
Okay.
You got the Queen Con joints?
Oh, I need one of them. I need two. I need one for each
That's
shoe.
hard.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That's super dope.
I think
That is
you're
super dope.
something where
Hold on.
they were buying your glasses, and one guy was so gung ho to buy your glasses that he took his off and left them there after he bought your pair. Like, I don't want them no more. Like,
Yeah. Left him at the table. Left his at the table. Hold on, David. Hold
They
on.
telling on you. They said you don't set up nothing.
You don't do shit. Oh, you ain't doing shit, Queen?
Let me tell you something. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not that. It's not, I used to help, right? But as the more males came into the picture, you got to think about it. It's my husband, my brothers, my transporter, and all the males from Team No Chill. What I'm about to pick up?
Don't do her like that. Don't do her like that. Don't do her like that. Not too much on my sister.
What I'm about to pick up? It's all these males. What I'm about to do?
I'm with you.
And then don't let me put my press-ons on. You crazy as hell. Think I'm about to pick up a tent.
Not with her nails on.
Yeah, I'm not about to do none of that. But yeah, man, it was a good time. It was
But I got to say, like I said, seeing it on video, y'all, it's nothing compared to being there and just feeling the vibe. Like, they didn't go invite nobody. They didn't do nothing. When she first turned the music on, it was people that was amazed at the truck, how it sounded. And, they were looky-loos. And then all of a sudden, her teammates just started dancing. And people were from it, especially the people that didn't know the dance. They were like, I want to do it, but I'm scared.
Hey,
I can't wait. My earrings to blow back.
No.
I can't wait.
Y'all, I got
big old earrings to blow back. My hair probably
videos to drop, and they were so offbeat. They dancing. They didn't care. They were just vibing. Yep. They was offbeat like a love. All they wanted to do was just be over there hopping and bopping with everybody else. They was offbeat. We was on beat, but they was in the middle offbeat. It was a funny sight to see. Then we had the kids in the middle.
Hey, Dimitri was all beaten.
Don't do him.
Dimitri and his bebop head, boy. My husband, he always do this little head move.
Yeah. All right, so we got to move on. That was a super long intro. We're 38 minutes in. Real super duper quick. I had a Factor Cap video, but I couldn't get it to upload. And I'm going to put it on the screen real quick, and then we're going to get to our guest who's patiently waiting backstage. Factor Cap. And this is all related to Atlanta CarCast. This is all car related. I saw on Beyonce's internet, they are making a new law in certain states. I don't know if it's coming to our state or Queen's state or y'all state, or, we got Florida watching, all these places watching. But they are trying to create laws where police can watch. And if your hands are not at 10 and 2, they can pull you over. Have y'all heard this?
What?
No.
Yes.
That's stupid.
Say that again.
Google it when you have a chance. It's called the 10 and 2 law. It's almost like a seatbelt law where it's giving them probable cause to pull you over because you don't have your hands on the steering wheel at 10 and 2. They have already passed it, and it's starting in, I can't remember what state. I need to Google the shit.
But watch this. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with it. The same thing that happened with these red light cameras. They're gonna have to prove that your hand wasn't at 10 and 2. They can write all the tickets they want, but
if you're in a Tesla like this?
How can they prove it? No, yeah. Skip. How can they prove that you ain't have your seatbelt on?
I'm sorry?
How can they prove that you didn't have your seatbelt on? They can pull you over
and fight it. Now, watch this. The dash cameras. If you got dash camera evidence that you had it on, go to court and fight it. They'll throw it out. What I'm saying is this: the red light cameras. You remember how when you go through red light, they can take a picture and send you the ticket. You know why they do that? They can't prove who was driving the car.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with the 10 and 2. If you have an autonomous vehicle like y'all, there's no law that says I must put my hands at 10 and 2. That's why it won't work. If you got an autonomous car and you're doing the speed limit or whatever, and you're letting your car do what it's designed to do, they're gonna give you a ticket for that.
Okay,
Right.
we got a comment. We got a comment on Instagram. Man said, "What about amputees? Like my right arm don't work."
The fuck?
That's what he said.
What did he say?
It's funny, but he got in a motorcycle accident. That's my friend that got in a motorcycle accident. And his right arm, he can't extend his right arm all the way. So he can't be at 10 and 2 and still be sitting upright. So
We got a homeboy like that too, Shane. That is right. Shane from Audio Advantage. His whole,
You know what? My
I
brother
think, right
Ruben
or
too.
left side. Yeah.
Think about it. My brother Ruben had a stroke.
Hey,
He
you say
drives.
you say factor
But-
cap, Mark.
Yeah,
Huh?
factor
Cap.
cap.
That's
I
cap.
think
Cap.
Nighthawk, what do you think?
Relations, cap.
Cap.
How many of y'all niggas drive y'all car with y'all knees? You know how you be trying to look at your phone and you pop your knee. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You pop your knee up, and it ain't no hands on the wheel. You literally drive
Hold
with your knees.
on. If I gotta
I'm
play the food, then yeah, I got to. Because if we taking a long trip and I got to eat, we trying to minimize these stops. You know, we ain't
Yeah,
about to take no hour-long break. Let's get the food. Everybody get back in the car and let's go. And I'll get in the slow lane. I mean, we might
This
get a
is
little.
this is very real. This is very, very real. Y'all need to Google it, see if it's coming to your state. It's called the 10 and 2 law, and they're calling it a probable cause smoke screen. They're not really going to give people tickets like seat belts and all that, but it's giving reason to say, "Hey, I smell weed." All right, blah 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 blah. It's a Pandora's box to give people tickets and take people to jail.
But I don't think that's a jailable offense. It can't be. It shouldn't be. I'm
Not
gonna say
that, but you know how niggas riding dirty. Everybody
It is
smoking weed. You
probable.
got
It
a
is
pistol in the
probable
car.
cause. It would be a
Yeah.
great probable cause stop for sure.
right.
Probable
But
cause for sure.
remember the stop and frisk law. You know, you could just walk up to anybody and pat them down. They had to stop that shit too. You're invading people's privacy. They made it. It's like because you're in this area. I live here, you know. But anyway,
All right.
I think
I just thought that was interesting. I'm gonna get the video for y'all to see it if y'all haven't seen it by now. What if you?
That's a
What if
good
you got
point. What
What if you have a stick?
I have some
Driving
paperwork.
a manual. You driving a manual. You can't really
Yeah.
continuously have your hand at 10 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Cap.
There you
I
go.
didn't
Yeah,
make this shit
that's
up.
that.
It-
Moving on.
All right, Miss TJ, take it away.
Skip, take it away.
Who we got
Mr.
first? Which
Skip,
one?
take it away.
We got Mr. Smith.
All right.
Yes.
5-star Corvettes, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have heard about them. Y'all have been on this podcast a couple of times, and their car show is coming up here very, very, very soon. So coming to the stage, no other than my homeboy, one of the founding members or one of the first members of 5-star Corvettes, Mr. Jessie Smith. Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me give the proper welcome and do this.
All right.
Get factor camera.
Welcome back.
You muted, Jesse. You muted. You got your mute on, brother.
Wait a minute, Jesse.
There we
When you
go.
change your name to Strike? Who the fuck is Striker?
Striker one. Striker one.
Oh,
Hey, man,
okay.
you have a good name.
So let
You
me-
got
let me- that's always been my name, but let me explain it. So in the military, we had what we call striker teams, and there are 7 combat striker teams, and we were part of an airborne unit. So my call sign was Striker one, and of course, we would jump in and do our thing. So I just kept it after the military, Striker one.
101st? 82nd?
Yes.
82nd.
82nd, 18th Airborne Corps. I was a forward observer, so I jumped with everybody. Signal, special ops, supply, didn't matter.
We don't know what none
All right,
of that
let me
means.
hold on.
Well, I'm the one that call in. I'm the one that call in the airstrikes, naval gunfire, MLRS, multiple launch rocket systems, attack helicopters. That was me.
Okay,
In Vietnam, in Vietnam, my life expectancy was about 76 seconds. The enemy is looking for me. Basically, I'm a scout.
I
Carnage, you
know that's
stupid.
right.
I
know
was
that's
I was finna put Factor Cat back there like, nigga, that's your gamer name. Nigga, you ain't in no server.
Hey, nah, hey, as
I'm playing with
a
us.
as a fellow vet, everything is legitimate. You know, I was fifth
Hey,
special
hold
forces
on.
group,
We
so
go a little further,
everything
guys.
is legitimate.
Boy, they didn't
Where
tell us
mine at?
Hey,
There it is.
Wow.
There
King
it is.
Kong still
I'm
got
trying
it.
to see my. Oh yeah, you got. Hey, I got mine too. Fort Campbell, 5th Special Forces Group support. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for your service, sir.
And I went on over to Okinawa. So yeah, we
Really
in there.
Thank you. How's everybody doing?
And so now
We're
we
good.
know how you rich. But okay, moving on.
Hey, I got PTSD now. I'm not
They
stable.
so silly. They are so silly.
All right,
Anywho.
Jeff,
Yeah.
tell us about what you got coming up, man. What five star got in the mix, man? What's going on?
Man, next week is going down again. Next Saturday, the second annual car show at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I mean, last year was phenomenal. It was great. You guys were there. Thank you for your support. It's an event. It's a
Came up
series.
fast, didn't it? It came up fast, didn't it?
It did a whole year, another year. Damn, new president, everything.
Yep.
Everything changed. So yeah, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again this year. We're looking forward to it. I know there's a lot that's going on that weekend, but just want to chat about the Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's one of those things. There are 7 super speedways in the United States. There's 7 of them. In Atlanta, we have one of them.
Right.
We have one of them. That's crazy. 1.5 miles. I think the record is 28 seconds going around. Of course, we're not gonna go 170, 180, but even last year, the turnout was good. So I would ask everybody, this particular weekend, this is one of those things that's going to be truly amazing. It's going to be an experience. It's going to be one of memories. I've done some crazy things in my life. I've been in a submarine, jumped out of planes, helicopters, slept on the side of a volcano. But when I say going around the Atlanta Super Speedway is one of those things, it's one of those things.
It really is. It really
You
is.
really got to. And we're gonna do it on Friday and Saturday. So Friday is gonna be our light show. We're gonna start that from 6 to 10. All vehicles is $40 to get in, and of course we're gonna have the exhaust competition. So the exhaust competition is $10. I had the privilege to attend one of those a few weeks ago. I was surprised at these exhausts. I had no idea they had them type of horses.
Serious business.
There are people who really put thousands of dollars in their exhausts.
Yes.
So,
Oh, yeah.
they need to be recognized. So we're going to have that exhaust competition. I don't know if obviously you guys are, but the 2-step car popping, that was one I was just introduced to as well. So we're going to have that contest as well. That's $20 to enter. And then of course the light show. And then on that Friday, general admission is just $10. General admission is $10. But my favorite is going around that track. All right, going around that track. Friday, we will let all cars go around the track. It's $60. You can get 3. I think last year we were a little courteous. I think some people got 4. Got to go around 4 times. But it's truly an event, especially if you have that car and you want to kind of open it up. You can't get on 85 and do 115, 110, 120. At least you're not supposed to. But
right,
yeah, that's what
the difference is.
I've seen it done.
As your car goes, when you get up to 115 miles an hour, when you do, and you see that curve coming, it'll make you hit the brakes like you don't believe.
Right.
I dare somebody to try it.
Oh no, they did it last year, but boy, they got on them brakes real quick.
So I got mine up there. I pushed it, and I don't own my car.
That is a
5 years
scary
now.
deal.
That was the first time I truly appreciated it. So I would tell anyone, bring your car out there. There are a lot of things you could be doing next weekend. I understand Rick Ross got his thing going on. That's something different. That's a different type of animal. But this right here is a different type of animal as well. It's only once a year.
You know what? Honestly, I ain't even hearing anybody talking about Rick Ross show this year.
Really?
Where's the hype this year? No.
But it ain't our. I'm gonna say our people. It's not the local scene talking about it.
It's not even viral like it was last year. I'm not hearing anything.
Well, we want this one to go viral. Again, all the car clubs, bring your cars out, come set up, come post up, come rep your groups. That is something to do. There's nothing wrong with a regular car show just sitting in the parking lot, but this ain't no parking lot, guys. This is Atlanta Super Motor Speedway. This is a big deal. Mm-hmm. This is one of those things. If you're in the Atlanta area, there are a few things you should attend. You should go see the Blue Angels. See the F-18 Super Hornets. You should go see that down in Peachtree City. This is the best of all fighter jets. If you get a chance, go to that air show. And Atlanta Motor Speedway. Everybody can't make it to a NASCAR race. Everyone can.
But you can. If you can, it is an exhilarating experience. I'm telling you.
Getting tickets and getting in there. And then sitting behind a big, thick, 12-foot gate. But imagine being on the inside of that gate.
Yeah. I think it would be a big difference if people have experienced an actual NASCAR race, whether or not they attend a car show at a actual speedway. Big difference.
It would, and it can go in reverse as well. So two things can be right. If you did come to the car show, you will look at a NASCAR race differently. Once you go around that track 3 times, you will understand that these guys are straight up athletes. These guys are athletes.
They have to be.
You can do the exact same thing. So,
Mark, can you show the video?
I'm sorry.
I was telling Mister to queue up the video, so people can see.
Oh yeah, you got the video. There we go.
Yeah, I got the video.
Yeah, and while he's doing that, ladies and gentlemen, when these guys go around these tracks, these professionals now, they're doing it at 150 plus miles an hour in the curve.
Yes.
Y'all don't understand the type of strength it is to hold that car in a line. Like we see them in a straight line, you'd be like, wow, that's easy to do. It ain't easy. And they're doing it at 150 plus miles an hour. And most of these guys are like 5'6", 5'5", 5'7".
The crazy part is we went to Ambetter 500 and Mr. was not very enthused about going. So, I'm like, I'm all excited. I got this. He's like, I'll go with you. Get there. He's like, no, he says, that's my car. I'm like, hold on, bro. he's on his phone. Like,
that's the thing. It really,
got all excited.
Y'all don't understand. It takes you back to your childhood, and you don't know it until it's done it already. But like when you see a car, you say, that's my car. It literally becomes your car that whole race. And then I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. And to see his race team out there, I just thought that was incredible. To see a number 23 car, to see the number 45 car, that shit is real. All right, but hold on. Video queued up right now. Here we go. Police?
Yeah, that was Qwueen County. Shout out to Qwueen County. Yeah,
that Victor Hill. That Victor Hill.
Yes. No, hold on.
Oh, they is done.
Oh, it was dope.
Beautiful cover.
There we go.
I think it's beautiful pulling up. Very nice.
And that was
Shout out to your drone man. Your drone man is impeccable.
Yeah. Did that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You know they had good timing.
Oh yeah. Now, if you go out there with the police, they're gonna be a little bit more lenient. Be a little bit more lenient with the police out there. They can't even flex. They was happy to be out there too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
It's like Car Pac-Man. I didn't know they turned the sliders on.
They had a great time. And last year was in July, so we had a little rain, so we had that problem. All right, see what I'm saying? This is a car show right here. This is not on top of network, fellowshipping. And we would love to see all the car clubs on this track. All of them. All of them. We'll show the footage.
That is super dope. Turn it down a little bit so I can hear your commentary. Striker, if that's your real name. When I first met Skip, he was like, when I first met Skip, he said, I ain't calling no grown ass man mister. And now Skip, you call another grown ass man Striker?
Striker 1.
Y'all silly. All I know is that we went around that track and I was hanging out the window.
She was hanging out the window.
With a camera. Scared to death.
wow.
And see, for those that don't know, right where that leaderboard is right there to the right, that's turn 4.
Yes.
If you get seats to Atlanta Motor Speedway, all the way in the corner there, that's where you want to be, in my opinion.
That's right. You're right.
That's where the bullshit happens. They come around there because that's the finish line right there. So they be giving it they all, trying to win or win a lap or whatever. We saw so many crashes and we had perfect seats right there on that corner.
I don't think there's a bad seat on the whole track though, but that corner was a great spot.
I love that corner.
The point is that experience mode. That just to be able to get this track. There's no other car show like this that gives you a NASCAR experience.
Yeah.
There is a one in the country. There is one. This is the very first of the first. This is it. And these are all Corvettes.
And you see how you riding that lane? Like, if you in that third lane and you ain't riding that wall, or you in that second lane, you scared. You scared. You ride that wall around that turn right there, you a G. You in that second lane, you a beast.
Look at Clayton County.
Yeah, you see that pink car? He in that second lane. He a G.
And then once we were done, they allowed us to park and take pictures on the track.
Yeah.
Now, where do they do that? No one does that.
Super dope.
Yeah.
So just imagine all the car clubs you guys can hear us. You could set your cars up out there and take a nice photo op. This is once in a lifetime. Just like most things, they don't last forever. And 10 years from now, we'll be talking about this. 10 years from now, we'll be talking about, remember what we did at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Guys, do not miss this opportunity. Do not miss this. To even be able to stand on the track.
That's beautiful right there. So these actual police vehicles, these are like crime prevention, like in the schools type vehicles.
Yeah,
Specialty vehicles.
One of them has a theme. I think there's one for domestic violence. There's one for I think the prevention of HIV. I think there's one for autism.
Okay.
But these are real police officers. Don't get it twisted now. They will pull you over
in that car.
Yes, they will.
I'm like, nigga, I got autism. I'm like, I got autism, man. Leave me alone, bro.
Stupid.
Nigga, I got autism, man. You better go on somewhere, man.
But yeah, that's just one facet of what we're gonna offer. Of course, we're gonna have music, we're gonna have food, we're gonna have entertainment. We still got vendor space that's available. So we had that whole Bay Area. If you want to set up a business, the turnout was good last year. We're expecting to double it, maybe triple it. That's why we moved the date up to make sure the weather's going to be perfect, by the way. So what we're seeing is the weather's going to be good. It's not deep July. Even this weekend is going to be nice. So based on the 10-day forecast, we're expecting some decent weather. So we're going to have a great time. You know, like I say, DJ food. We're going to give away best of show. I think last year, well, I don't think last year we gave away $1,000. So we gave that away. So again, we're gonna continue that and just recognize, but we want to see more car clubs out there. So I will ask you guys, come out there and have some fun, do something different. You're gonna actually do something. Again, no shade to any other car shows, but this is one that you can actually be involved in, appreciate your car, see what your car can do. You know, this ain't 285. This is Atlanta Motor Speedway. See what it can do.
I'm putting the Tahoe on the track.
Come on out there. Come on.
Yeah.
But my Tahoe slow as hell. Yeah, please get her off the track. Please get her off. Slow Tahoe, man. It'll take forever. Y'all be there lap me twice. Like, please get her off the track. Like, stop.
So all right. So the actual day of the show is June 7th, right? So we got the light show. That's on June 6th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
6 to 10.
But actually on the 7th. So break it down for the people. So we know this is at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is not a drill. It's not in the exterior parking lot like some people have had at Atlanta Motor Speedways. I won't say no name. And so this is actually in the actual pit bays.
Yes, sir. You're going to be inside the track. You're going to be inside. Tickets are
inside the actual. So if you've never been to a car show at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and the people with a lot of money, like this gentleman, Mr. Stryker, number one, their show is actually in the pit bays where the NASCAR vehicles go. Now, explain to the people the cost to be in the pit bays or outside the pit bays. So if I ain't got a like Stryker 1 and I want to be on the outside, how much do I got to pay?
General admission is just $10. That's general admission. If you just want to get in and be a spectator, $10.
Okay.
So if you don't have a car and you're inside the pit. Yeah, you're inside. Walk around, enjoy yourself. All right. If you want to put your car in there, again, that price is to go into the car show, $50. Of course, we're gonna give away $1,000. If you want to get on the track, you know, you could take up to 3. Again, last year we were a little generous. I think some crews got 4. I think we did almost, I want to say probably 20 volleys or 20 sorties for those in the military, and that's groups that will go around. People kept, coming back. Hey, I want to do this again. So we did a lot of that. So that's $60. The exhaust competition is $10. But just to get out there, just to get in there, enjoy yourself, and get close to these cars, and even stand on the track. You can stand on the track, just getting out of that's $10. That's it. Then you're gonna have
Honestly,
access to food. We're gonna have vendors there. You know, we got vendors that do car wraps. That if you want to modify your car, you just name it. Just everything. We really tried to double it up from last year.
Y'all make me want me to bring my kids this weekend.
Come
Like, you know what I'm
listen,
saying?
going through the tunnel.
Some
when
weekends
you-
we don't bring them, but some weekends we do. And my kids, they truly like enjoy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't pressure them. We say, hey, we're going to a car show this weekend. Y'all want to come or y'all want to go to grandma? And we let them choose. They say, hey, well, with the car show, most of their thing is they got food. They got fries. They got, you know what I'm saying? That's what they get. They don't care about no bounce houses. They don't care about none of that. My kids worrying about food and seeing something different. And when they come to, they know when they come to Atlanta, they're going to see something different. They're going to see everything different. Their eyes going to be so surprised. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Let me tell you, driving through the tunnel at Atlanta Motor Speedway, just coming in is exciting. If you've never been, and you just driving in and you see all the sponsorship banners and all this, it's just like, wow. Like Striker once said, it is truly an experience to go to Atlanta Motor Speedway. There are only seven
speedways, super speedways in the United States.
Right. And for us to have one right in our backyard, if you haven't been, it is truly an experience. A lot of the events that are at Atlanta Motor Speedway are in the parking lot. This event is on the inside. The inside, are you guys going to do the cars on the inside like you did last time?
Yes.
In the garage? So to be in the garage is a whole nother experience.
Display your car inside the garage.
Right. And then to be able to get that close to the track, and even at the turnabout where you guys have the stage photo area, is amazing to be able to take your picture of your car in front of this space where professional drivers get pictures taken at. That's where they present the trophies at the end of the big race. So to be able to stand there, take a picture with your car is also just, I don't have the picture that you sent me. I didn't queue that one up, but it's just an amazing experience. So if you don't have plans to be at Theme Cars R Us or at Rick Ross's show or at any other events going on this weekend, because there's another event, we've got it coming up on our upcoming events. There's a lot of things going on, but this one is truly special. So
yeah, and it's fun. I would say last year I took my daughter, my 8-year-old daughter, I took her around the track, and my oldest daughter, who came up from Florida, she brought her friends. They thought they were just coming to a car show. You know, she's like, yeah, Dad, I'll swing by there. They haven't recovered since then. It's all on their Instagram. These kids are like 20, 21 years old. All on their Instagram. It just blew their mind that something like this was going on and they had access to it. So again, that weekend, all right, if you don't have anything that's big and huge planned, car clubs, come down there as a group. We will take care of you. We will. You know, you got my word on that. You want to post up with your club, you want to do your thing, we will do that. We will support you, acknowledge you, fellowship. You know, this is Atlanta. This is Atlanta. This is how Freakniks got started. Everybody came here. This is it.
What time? You said Friday as well, right? That's the 6th. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the calendar to make sure.
Yeah, Friday evening from 6 to 10. So we're gonna you know, I guess it'll start getting dark about 8:30. And then of course we got some guys with some amazing lights. So you
Let
know,
me get a spot.
Come on.
No, I'm saying we probably gonna leave from South Carolina around 4 p.m. Check in the hotel maybe 8:30, and then come there.
There you go. Perfect.
All right. Real quick.
Yes.
Skullkeeper, one of our viewers, said June 6th is the all car show and light show, right? And that's not right. June 6th is about the light show, the two-step show, the exhaust show, and what else?
And the two-step car popping, the light show, and the exhaust competition.
Right.
Wait a minute. What? It's called Two Pussy Pop. What? What is it called?
Mister,
Not nothing that he said. Oh my
No.
God.
What did he
No.
What did he
Where does
Yeah,
check
man.
out? I need to give you
No.
sound effect.
two popping,
Question mark, you being
popping, locking,
Take him off.
popping,
Take him
locking,
off.
dropping? What is it?
I'm trying to make sure a scorekeeper gets it correct.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's asking, is June 7th all Corvettes or is it a car show?
Yeah, June 7th will be the all Corvette showcase. So you can still attend, but it's going to be basically focused on the Corvettes. And we're going to have the showcase and, going to give the biggest award and all that good stuff. And that's the $1,000. But again, it's still open to general admission. It's still $10. So you still will be able to see display. And one of the things I'm going to do this week because of that, because I question that even with my car, I'm willing to give 3 attendees, and I may do a raffle or something. You can get in my car and I'll take you around the track. I might get you up to 180, 190, but
I bet you won't get skipped up.
Oh no.
I'm playing.
Not what, hold on. Hold on.
I'm playing. You're right. I won't.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I'm
putting
the
the Tesla on the track this year.
Yeah.
I am putting the Tesla on the track.
But Friday, if you bring your car, that's all cars can get on the track. So if you got a minivan, bring it up there Friday and get it on the track.
That's Tahoe getting on there.
That is going to be the car show also on Friday.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, so
Well,
it is all cars, all makes and stock models on Friday, a car show.
Yes, that's
and
correct.
And then Saturday is the all Corvette showcase.
All Corvette showcase. That is correct.
But
again, on Friday, we will allow other cars, other makes and models to get on the track as well.
Ready to Don said, no, not a minivan. That's doing too much.
Now we do have a pace car. So I want everybody to think you just get on there and go crazy. So and the pace car is an official NASCAR pace car. It's the real deal.
The thing is,
if you saw the race last week, I'm a big I like Formula One, I like NASCAR, but if you saw the Formula One race last week, what was that pace car? It was a Corvette Z06. Michael Strahan was driving it. Yes.
Here's the thing. Anybody that's never gone on the track before and have driven on the track will talk all that about going real fast. Once you get out there and you incline and you feel it, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna take this very, very carefully.
When your traction control lights start going off, the lights on your car start coming on, you be like, what the fuck going on?
And I'll tell you what, something I didn't see a lot of last year, and I see people riding around with the GoPros on their car. I see the cameras. I see the 360 camera. That is the perfect shot. That's just perfect. Yeah. I think we talked about it last year. Put that 360 camera on that back of the hood. China White, I'm talking to you. Bring it out there.
Is he going to change his name to China Black?
Get that 360 view going around the track.
His car is black now. I'm just saying.
Oh, we changed the color on his car?
It's black.
China White? No. He changed the color?
Yeah, it's black. I just saw it today.
No, man.
No.
I just saw it today.
I believe you on this.
That sounds like something you probably wasn't supposed to disclose.
Oh my bad.
Hold on.
At any rate, or you could just hang out the window like I did. I had the camera and I literally was out the window shooting everybody else while Mr. drove, and I was shooting everybody else going around the track. So that was fun. I'm not gonna lie.
And also last year we had the stunt cars out there, so we had something else going on in the far left. And these were stunt cars where you could buy a ticket and sit in these stunt cars, and they were just doing donuts. I mean, this is an eventful showcase. It's an eventful car show where you're going to be involved. You're not just going to sit there. No, you're not. You're going to be involved. Again, nothing against everyone. See, Skip. That's what I'm saying.
Read the comment.
I need second one to be my spokesman for anything. Yeah, guys. But you know what? Once you sold, you can sell it. I experienced it last year. I personally experienced it. So, this is that one for the year. And I guarantee you 10 years from now, we'll be talking about this because nothing great lasts forever. Something comes and changes something. Mm-hmm. So this is one of those opportunities. And now we know better now. So guys, next weekend, Friday and Saturday, I would say now go ahead and get your Peach Pass, because after 11 o'clock, you can go down south and you get in the middle lane. It just cruise into Hampton, cruise down. I think it's exit 212. Do it in 15 minutes. Get off the Hampton exit, make that right, and come on to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Even if you just want to check it out, take some pictures, post up, just do it. Just experience it one time, and then let's talk about it on Monday.
The Best of Show trophy is sponsored by Travis Davis. Shout out Travis Davis. Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out Travis. Shout out Travis.
Big Trav.
Okay, then.
All right, so for the people in the back, real quick, for the people in the back, if you didn't see it, it's going down, full effect. Y'all see it, June 6th and June 7th, two-day event, 2nd Avenue Corvette Showcase, light show on Friday. It's going down, Atlanta Motor Speedway. Anything else we can add before we get out of here? I think we covered it all.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be an event. It's gonna be a movie.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Striker.
Striker won. Thank you, Jessie.
Hey, y'all invite me back to the show, man. I love coming on here.
Okay, for sure.
Y'all have some great topics, man. Great topics.
That's what's
all
up.
Right.
Don't be a stranger.
We'll see you soon.
All
right,
all right, y'all. So
that's my whole boy.
So we got that going on. That's this weekend. Is that this? That's
next
this
weekend.
right?
Next weekend. Next weekend.
I'm tripping.
Also next weekend. Also, themes on the beach. Themes on the beach. Themes on the beach.
Let's get to it.
Who's going to themes on the beach?
What time is it?
On the beach.
I'm trying to make what I can when I'm in town. So what time is it? I'm gonna try to couple hours here, a couple hours there.
It'll be everywhere.
You coming to Pensacola too next weekend?
Wait, what? Hold on, that's in Florida? Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Dang.
I thought it was in the city. I thought it was out on City Hop. I thought I was,
Wow. Well, with no further ado, they've been waiting backstage for a minute. Let's get Mr. Batman and Mrs. Pennywise on the stage.
Hi.
What's up, y'all?
Whoa. Oh my God. I was asleep. Okay.
He get up at the crack of dawn.
What's happening?
What's up, y'all? We ready. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
So we got Nightmare and Batman in the building.
She is Mrs. Pennywise.
Her name is not Pennywise. You will respect her build. It is Nightmare.
That's her build.
That woman said her name is always going to be Pennywise.
Yep. Thank you, Skip.
Now you call it what you want to, but her name is what?
Yep.
Let me turn our attention to the star of the show, Miss Nightmare. I just gotta ask you because you camera shy and you don't like
to be here.
you camera shy. So how does it feel? How does it feel to have a build that's smoking your husband?
You know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No, he still got the better looking car.
What?
Really?
Yeah. He's back.
Hold on.
My mom used to always say a lie don't care who tell it.
Let me tell you something. Ain't it, man?
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Go ahead and pop your stuff. Okay? He had his time, right? Now it's your time. Go ahead and pop your stuff.
No, see this right here is one of those instances where both of them had fire as bills.
Right.
He took that next step.
Yeah, exactly. So now it's her time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because I guess what? I know he loving it to the fullest. He pushing her to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, he know right now you popping. It's your time to shine, baby, shine.
And you know what he did that he ain't gonna tell y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all. What? They both showed me their new bills that they both were gonna do at the same time. And when hers came out and he let people see it, pre-see it and everything, he was like, off the next year. Because That's what a husband's supposed to do.
That's what you supposed to do.
She ain't missed a step. That's
He
why
ain't
I
in
picked.
here no more.
No,
He
she.
ain't
I
in here
think
no
you know
more.
what.
The Demetric bobblehead. He's sitting here to the backside.
You know what? Let me
that's
ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. When you have a his and hers type of situation like they do, is it better to stagger the unveilings,
Yeah.
or would y'all have appreciated it more if both of them came out with brand new bills at the same time?
You asking me or you asking her? Them.
All of y'all.
In my opinion, I think it's a stack because they both had two badass bills in the beginning, and they were
correct,
not against each other, but they were dominating their field, the man, the male, and the woman. So if they both changed them at the same time, I think it would take shine from one to the other. So he didn't have justice now, and then I seen his bill already, the future bill, and he coming back.
He coming back.
Oh, he coming back.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. I mean, for me personally, I've seen both of these bills like when they were nothing. I've seen it when we were just slapping stickers on it, eating edibles in their driveway. Yeah, that was a rough night. That was a rough night. Yeah. You know, people like, hey, mister, you want an edible? I mean, no. They say, hey, mister, you want a brownie? Sure.
Oh, you remember that?
Oh, he flew home.
No, now she remembers. Now she
That
remembers.
man, he flew home. He flew home. He got home and said, I can fly.
Oh my gosh.
I have the recording. I recorded that. So
yeah,
I was high, and I realized how Superman does it. I really seen it. I
know that's right.
At any rate.
Yeah.
Did you get
any
up like,
rate. Would you say, Skip?
Did you take off like Superman with one hand?
Right.
No, I put my hand out the window, right? And I was like this, and I was like this. I tried it every way, and I figured out that you only can fly like this. When you put your hands out the window, and Superman do that, that's real. Because if he did like this, he'd be fucked up.
You know what? I'm gonna show you the recording when I see you. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
See how y'all talking. He talking about his story. Get back on topic. Get back on topic.
Hey, but you know what? On that same day, that's when Mark was the first one outside of everybody to see it transform. My car transform into Batman. Mark was the first person to see that. I mean, it literally came in the house and he seen, got on the machine, made the design, came back. He helped me peel some of that stuff off, put it on, and put it on.
His build name was Merkham.
Yeah.
Before Batman, all that he was Merkham, like to just murk everybody in the game. Same color scheme, but then he just flipped it, and when he put that bat stick, you could see that light in his eyes and that light bulb go off. And I was like, dude, you on to something.
And guess what, Mark? You remember we left that next day. We went and did that car show in North Augusta, and that's when we came in first place, New School.
Yep.
But I've never seen two people. Well, I'm gonna say three. Because that man in the bottom corner down there, they personified their business. Like he had Nighthawk had the Lucky Charms bill. Pennywise and the Batman, and they personified the bill. Like you see them, you know that's his car, that's her car. So, and there's other people too that personify, but nobody else can do a Lucky Charms. Nobody else can do Pennywise. Nobody else can do Batman.
Right. Frosted Flakes.
Oh, you know what I mean? So that's what I mean by that. And then this young lady right here, she, it's Miss Queen Cone, not the King Cone, but Queen Cone.
So anyway, we are here. We are here for this. Themed Cars Are Us. Themes and custom cars and trucks. So this is open to everybody. In years past, it has been specific to things, but this year is wide open for everybody to participate. This is the Wipeout Edition. June 7th from 11 to 4. Kids 12 and under are free. This is an indoor and outdoor event, totally exclusive. in the great city of Pensacola, Florida, at the Pensacola Interstate Fairground. For y'all listening and not looking at the screen because you're driving on the highway, if you're listening to this after the fact, this is at 6655 Mobile Highway in Pensacola, Florida. Events tickets are now on Eventbrite right now, and you can still pay at the gate, right?
Yes.
Okay, you can't pay at the gate.
Yep.
This is going to be an experience unlike any other. Themes on the beach. Pensacola, Florida, a beautiful town. They really welcomed us in. They were great hosts last year. This is going to be super duper special. So what's new about this show? Because y'all announced this show a day after last year's show. What? So 363 days later, anything new?
Yes, we're having a Uno match, dominoes, and spade games.
Oh,
Okay.
See who's the best.
Oh,
And we adding that so people won't get bored inside.
got it. Okay.
And we're also going to add after the car show, people got a couple of choices. After the car show, you can either go to the beach and kick it on the beach because the show ends at 4:00, so you still got enough time for sunlight and everything. Go to the beach down there in Pensacola and go eat and everything. But the other thing we got going on after that is one of our guest hotel, which is Motel 6 in Pensacola. They have a huge lot, and in that lot, what we're gonna do, the guy at the Motel 6 has opened up the pool for everybody to come back to. So what we're gonna do, the DJ that's gonna be there, he's gonna come back and go up there and set up outside in that lot, and also we're gonna have the food vendors that come over there also. So even after the beach, you're able to come back there. We're gonna sit back, chill, relax, somewhat like an after party.
Okay.
Somebody already say they whooping ass on the Uno table.
Hey man, let me tell you, I did not know that was so serious. The Uno, the dominoes. I mean, yeah, we talking about
You got regular Uno.
Yep.
And spade. We talking about turn those tables. I mean,
we got reverse Uno.
Yes.
Have you seen that one? Oh, that one is treacherous.
Oh,
the kids be mad.
Oh, we just do the regular Uno.
But real quick before I forget though, I want to give a shout out to I want to make sure everybody paying attention. We got KJ and Skeet Mobile Detailing. You got them coming out there doing details. So anybody want to get your car detailed and get it done, please make sure you hit up KJ or Skeet, Mobile Details United. So you can get your car detailed and clean. They're going to be at the meet. They're going to be at the meet and greet, and that's on Friday at Magic Wheels, which was formerly Rim Time, but they changed the name. It's still the same location, but they changed the name to Magic Wheels. We're going to do the meet and greet there. That will start at 6:00 on Friday. Gonna have the meet and greet and the light show there, like we did. Same thing we did last year. We're gonna do it this year. And also the DJ, he's gonna be there. And
the same DJ from last year, right?
Yep, same DJ, DJ Shy. DJ Shy. That's Wonder Woman from Street Dream Camaro. That's Wonder Woman. That's her husband.
Okay.
He formed that group of DJs called Fleet DJs, where it's almost like having a car club round in different states. Yeah, man, they're doing really good. So he's coming, but he also sent me a message saying he's also bringing 2 other DJs with him. So,
it's about to be a turn up.
Yeah. Mama said,
man, all y'all need is a host. You know what I'm saying? If you had a super host, y'all be straight. You know what I'm saying?
So what you call? I thought Skip was the super host.
I asked him who he talking about.
He left.
He talking about you, ain't he?
He left.
He's there and audio only. He can hear you.
He talking about you, ain't he? Skip?
What's the super
Ask him.
host? Mark.
What's the super host, Mark?
No, listen. He has come into his own. he has a skill set like all of us have our different skill sets when it comes to hosting. He has this thing how he hosts that he keeps people involved. So he has transformed into a super host. So I'm not the only super host here on Atlanta Carcast. That's what he tried to say. That's what he said back with the glasses
You can come back now, mister. You can come back now.
I don't want to talk to y'all no more. I don't even want to talk.
But you gotta let you're talking about yourself.
Come back. Come on back.
Y'all. Him got attitude.
So also, Mark crazy. So also, like I said, we got that going on Friday. We still have. I want to say thank you, Nighthawk, for still with the Built to Inspire with the charter bus that you're doing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Of course, ACC. Thank you.
Okay, don't hit me.
I'm just,
Hey, y'all take that in another room. Y'all take that in another room. Don't do that on live TV.
Nigga, do you know we can hear you?
I know, right? I know. Right. But yeah, and thank you to the ACC. Thank you to the ACC, Miss TJ, Nighthawk, Mr. Skip, Qwueen Kong, and thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for the platform. Really appreciate it. 100%.
We'll be there. You know, we missing going on the track.
Hey, but see, that's the thing about it.
But we coming to Pensacola.
I hope next year it's not, like this on the same dates because I really want to go and put my Camaro on the track. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
I really do. I want to go, and I hate I'm missing it.
This right here is the perfect time for Mr. to say, this is the reason why we advertise these car shows. When y'all get us these flyers, because you picked your date way last year.
Right.
Had it been out there, then these car clubs could have, made sure that they weren't bumping heads like now, because to have this many big shows going on the same weekend, it wasn't planned, but it just happened. So this is why we just need to coordinate. We need to talk and everything else because,
yes, you see.
All right, so let's talk about it. So we got best Dodge. Is this right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so we got best Dodge, best Chevy, best Ford, best import, best male, best female, best Jeep, best domestic convertible. They keep flipping. Can I pause this shit? Hold on. Best Marvel. Okay. Y'all can read it. Best truck, best team truck. That is a lot of trophies.
Best DC, best engine bay, best interior, biggest wheels, best wrap.
Where's DC?
Like
DC
Comics.
It's a theme car show, so you got DC.
Best trunk,
audio. Oh, okay.
All right,
still on the other page.
Unlike other shows, let's make sure we got this correct. So it's not top 30, top 25. You have specific categories.
Yes.
Okay.
We have specific categories.
Know that.
Simple fact. We want people to be appreciated for what they've done and what they put into their bills. I have nothing against other car shows or other people who throw on car shows and how they do things. But after us doing car shows and putting our all into it, and you have to think about it. This is a theme car show. So this is a theme, and let me say it correctly. This is a theme and custom car show. So what you have to look at is that you got people who's coming there who bills are modified, are modified, if not to them modified all the way out from top to bottom where everything's been touched, or it has been modified from top to bottom, everything's been touched, custom. So you have to think, if you putting that much money into it, and I know Skip, I've when we did that the first time, where we did the top this and top that, and I know Skip does his top trophies. There's nothing wrong with that. I've gotten some, but my thing is that when you put your all into it and to get a top trophy, I have heard people verbally tell me, "Man, this is just a participation trophy. All this money I'll put into it." So my thing is, I'm taking in all the info. I'm taking in all of this, and I'm saying, so I'll tell you what, we're gonna change this. we're gonna award people for what if they might have put more money into the interior, the engine bay, the wheels, the trunk bill, the wrap, the paint. At least you're gonna get awarded for something that you put forth the effort into.
I agree. I think I like this, and it's very specific.
Yeah.
But this needs to be more spread out to more shows so that people kind of know what to expect. When this is like 1 out of 100 every year, it's a little off-putting. But I do like it.
The difference is the reason it'll work for this show is because it's a specific type of car or vehicle. All themed, all custom. But what about when you go to a car show where there's everything there?
Right.
Do these categories because there's no old school, there's no 70s vehicles, there's no 80s vehicles. You think about if you have 20 donks show up, you got 1 donk trophy.
Right.
That's what I mean. Now, when you're doing it like this, where it's a specific type of show, then these categories make 100% sense.
Right.
You can't
Now
do
hold
that.
on. Let me shake the table real quick. Now, in this specific situation with these categories, and these are really, really specific categories, if they came out and they jumped out the window and they said, all right, $5 per category, would they look crazy?
Yes.
I don't think they would. I think they can get away with it.
And the reason being is why would you pay
and then
pay to enter a category?
I think they can pull it off.
Car show and then have to pay to be in the category.
Right.
That's a ripoff.
Yeah.
That's what everybody that does that are ripping people off.
Once again, now, that will be a money grab.
If you did $5 or $10 per category, you may get more than what you are asking.
When other people do that, they say it's a money grab, and we know who I'm talking about.
Right.
If I got a Camaro, I got a wrap, I got lights, I got engine bay, I got interior. Think about that. That's 5 things right there. He said he wouldn't pay that. All right. So if it was $2 per category, what would make that happen? 75 cents.
Think about that. I'm gonna charge you $50 to enter the show. Now, in order for you to be judged, you got to pay some more money, and you got to pick the category.
Right.
That don't make sense. That's a money grab.
That's a money grab.
But people do it, and people have paid.
Right.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm fucking with y'all.
Okay, so hold up, Mark. All right, so you have those categories, you have those trophy categories right there. It doesn't stop right there.
So one thing I want to add is, Mark, you remember when you had your podcast and you said you liked the best stocked vehicle?
Yes.
And I was talking to Batman. I said, you know what? That sounds like a good idea for somebody that's coming to the show with a stock vehicle. So that one is added, and we got the best old school.
I like that.
So
I love it.
I like that. I like that because a lot of people come like a his and her. We were at the IYC show, and I don't remember the two. Well, I remember the husband and the wife, and she was in an Alfa Romeo. Pristine, stock, beautiful. But in comparison to the other cars, it just it was stock. But with that kind of category, she would have surely won because her car was the paint was incredible. She had red leather interior. It was a beautiful car. So I think that's a great idea.
No, Mark
that's the beauty of this podcast. I mean, this type of information these clubs really need. It may be members who are discouraged from even coming to a Themed Cars R Us show, but then if they have that information, they got a best stock. Oh, okay, all right, I'm down.
Or even if you don't have a theme per se, like there are a lot of builds that don't have a theme that might be a little discouraged from coming because they think I can't possibly win because I don't have a theme, but I have a great build. So this kind of lends to people knowing that, okay, I do have a really good trunk. I
Right.
do have a really good, my import is nice. I can still come to this. So I like that.
Carnage,
So now I was just gonna say the other part, like I say, the trophy, it don't end right there. The other part to the trophy, like when Miss Pennywise was just saying, we have the dominoes, the spades, and the Uno tournament. There are also trophies for that also. So we got trophies for that also. And for the meet and greet light show, we also have the top 5 trophies for that. Thanks to Mr. Skip Trophies and More, we have the top 5 trophies for that. We're giving out trophies for that also. And to add to that, we're also we have the what you call that? We have the battle. Now, this is something new that I did bring in, the car battles, right? Because we had a lot of people just wanting to go challenge other people. So now we have the three-way Hulk challenge. Hulk here in Atlanta, supposed to be. He say he coming. He already got everything set up, trailer and everything. We got Hulk here in Atlanta going up against Hulk and Hulk in Florida. Hulk smash.
Ooh, that's tough.
And we got the other Hulk that's coming from Baltimore, Maryland. He's in that car, All Mean AF. He's the president of that club. He has a Hulk car also. So we got that three-way Hulk challenge. We got a trophy for that also. And we also have the good versus evil. We have Thor out of Florida going up against Spawn Travis, Mr. 704. They doing a head-to-head challenge.
Okay.
A good versus evil. Then you also have you still have the Corvette challenge. You have Papa Smurf Corvette supposed to be going up against Jeremy, Mr. What Jeremy is? Eagles Z51, Z71. With Streeters X. He was swag, Streeters X. Y'all know Jeremy with the vet. Yeah, the purple vet.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be going up against Papa Smurf.
That's what's up.
Okay.
So how much did you pay Nighthawk to be on this flyer right here in the middle?
Boy, you crazy.
You paid Nighthawk.
That ain't me.
That damn show look like
Nighthawk right there.
Hey man, you gonna make me go and look at that flyer.
Right, I had to look.
It looked like you for real. Hey, we got a question. We got a serious question in the chat.
Come on.
John Kent says, don't you feel that it's just creating different categories, watering down the awards, turning it all into a participation award? And then he goes on to say, just making awards for the trophy chasers, taking the fun out of it.
Uh-oh.
I don't think so. Because it all depends. If they really, if they willing to put all this money into their build and putting that car together. See, if whoever said that, if they know, just like the winner from last year, Slaughter 300, you guys seen he got best of show. Y'all seen what he put into that build.
Right.
For him to get a participation trophy, he wouldn't have been happy with that.
But he did. And that's the point I was going to make. John, in this instance, not speaking on no other show, in this instance, the reason those categories are there because you're going to have cars that are not up to par completely, but their trunk bill is amazing.
Right.
You're going to have cars that are not up to par, and the undercarriage of the hood is amazing. So that's why there's categories, because there's not going to be one car in any of those categories. So it's still going to be competition. So I don't think the participation thing applies to this show. I understand what you're saying, but those awards fit here because there's going to be so many cars, and some are stronger in other categories than the others. So that's where their competition will be.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Man, fuck all them other cars. This car right here, nigga. This car right here, nigga.
Hey, so check this out. Check this out to the person who was saying that, right?
Go ahead.
So
you have to also sit back and think about it. If you put that much into your build, and you not get recognized for it, that's discouraging. Me and Miss Pennywise has been to a clean. Have y'all been to a clean culture car show before?
Yes, it's been a while.
Okay, clean culture. Okay, if you've been, they still do it the same way. Clean culture, where you have all those imports, everybody fall out. I mean, when I tell you they fall out by the hundreds, they fall out by the hundreds, right? Guess what? On that table that they have set up, they had their trophies on. It's less than 15 trophies on that table. Less than 15 trophies on that table. And you got so many cars out there, and people coming, they're coming out there expecting a lot. And they're not even getting awarded for the things that they have on there. And I think it's different.
I think the issue is that person probably doesn't know the amount of heat that's coming to the show. Look at this shit. I mean, I can go on and on. Look at this shit. Will somebody come look at this? Like 2020 Ripper?
What's the club out of Florida? Head Turners?
Yeah.
They got some heat.
No.
It is some heat coming to this show.
Mark, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Joker Hellcat. Let me tell you. Yeah, that's him right there. Joker Hellcat. Let me tell you. He started that Joker stuff on his car before we even did the Batman and Pennywise. I was following him on Instagram, and it was rap. It had the Joker rap on it. He's considered to be a legend. Man, when I got that phone call, when I got that message on Instagram from him that he was coming to the show, I was blown away because he redid that car, that car. He took the whole wrap off. How about it's all airbrush? Everything is airbrush. Wow. All the Jokers on there. He's coming from North Alabama. When I got that message on Instagram saying that he said in there, I'm coming to the show, and I finally get to meet the Batman in person. And I was like, gotta be fucking kidding me. You a legend.
I don't think they understand. I don't understand look at this shit.
It's some heat coming to this show. And like I always said, when me and Miss Pennywise would go do shows in Florida and North Carolina, people sit back and say, when we first started doing it, man, I can't believe y'all did this, man. And I sit back and tell them, you cannot go to a show in Atlanta half-stepping. Atlanta brings that heat. The Atlanta sets the bar high. And that's what we used to tell them when we first were going doing shows. We tell them, man, Atlanta sets the bar high. You can't go to Atlanta car show half-stepping.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
We're excited. I'm excited. Can't wait.
But see, I'm most excited, like me and Andrew. We can't wait to go to Peg Leg Peaks and get our shrimp cocktail. You know what I'm saying? Sit on the beach. Because let me tell y'all, after that car show, we went back and we sat back, and it was so nice. We went back to the beach, and it was us, Misfits, Street Vision.
We couldn't find y'all.
It was some other clubs. Man, we sat there on the beach till about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, drinking, and it was so peaceful because no bickering, no judging. Oh man, it was like we got along one big family. Man, when I tell you, everybody out there had their cell phones shining, their lights around. When I tell you, we had so much fun, and I want to bring back that camaraderie that we've always had.
Absolutely. Don't leave us this time, because we was in the big bus and we had to park all the way down the strip and walk. We ended up getting on the little trolley. It was.
We're gonna figure out something.
We're gonna figure out something.
One more question too before we get out of here.
Come on.
Mark asked the question: what is considered stocks as far as attributes go, and what's the limit?
Hold on. Say that again, Skip.
He wants to know what is considered stock as far as a stock car.
Okay.
As far as upgrades, like if I get a Maxima right now, just hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
Would it have to be like it came off the showroom, or could I put rims on it and maybe do a little accenting and it still be considered stop?
No,
I
well,
don't think so. Right?
well, to me, being a stop, it's like stop. You can do small accents. You know what I mean? Far as like, if you want to just change the wheels on it, that's still fine. That's stop, but you still want to change the wheels on it. You can change the wheels on it. But when you go and put like a wrap on it, or you even if you change the headlights in it, that takes away from being stock. It's not.
You shouldn't have answered that like that. The Rams wouldn't be stopped. You should have said it's to the discretion of your judges. Whoever's judging your show will determine who the fuck is stock. That's the answer.
Well, I will say and give a shout out to the judge that's gonna be there for that show. It's gonna be the same ones who were there last time, which is Brian and his wife. They the ones who throw that car show King of the South.
Backstage Entertainment.
Yep, Backstage Entertainment. They man, let me tell you, they got their car show they doing here. It's coming up. I got the flyer. Me and him, we said we were gonna put it out there after the theme car show. But they are gonna come back here. They're gonna do it here in Austell in September. King of the South will be here in Atlanta, in Austell. This year.
Ask Brian and his wife what stock he is.
Maybe I'm gonna say it. Stock is exactly how you get it off the lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all. So hang on with us, Batman and Nightmare. Real quick, a lot going on in these streets. A lot going on in these streets. So don't forget, we got 5-star. We already talked about it at the Speedway. We got themes on the beach. We already told y'all 363 days ago that this was happening, and it's here. Don't forget about Culture Fest. That's going down on June 7th. East of the city is
Pause. You're going out of chronological order. Hold on. Let's do this one first. This is
June 14th. We walking out on domestic and gun violence. Get ready for Project Jasmine, 3rd annual walkout. All going down at Spring Valley High School with keynote speaker Tamika Qwueen So Fly Small. Also Tamika Washington, Donald Stewart, and Senator Tamika Isaac Devine. Special guest speaker. The vendors are needed along with Hamilton Jacob Sr. as the MC. Cakes by Special K and PJ's Fish and Fries fundraiser. For more info, contact Jackie at the number right there. Project Jasmine, 3rd annual walkout. Be there, baby.
All right. There's another one, right?
Then you got Keys to the City.
Okay.
June 22nd. That's going to be at the district. Then on June 28th, you've got Rep Your City. Show. That's Dope Girl May and Landlord Jack will be at that one.
Shout out.
Then you got Kick Off the Summer. These dates just keep happening all at the same time.
That nigga Nighthawk on everybody flyer.
Everybody. All right. Look at him with the pose. With the classic 2-finger pose.
Yo.
He'll be on here soon. So we'll have Travis come on, talk about the show hosted by Nighthawk. That's going to be in, I can't see, Lexington, North Carolina on June 28th. Then we've got the Beachfront Motor Fest. That's July 12th and 13th. Also a 2-day event. That one is in Columbus, Ohio. Pull-ups are our thing. So don't forget, if you're around on July 26th, we've got Street Royalties Pull Up and Chill at Vibes Restaurant and Lounge. It's a cool spot. We went to I can't think of his name right now. Don't kill me. Rare Breed's husband, Stunna's birthday party at Vibes, and it was nice. We had a good time. And then, Mrs. Pennywise, if you're free, this show in August, the Ladies Fest, might be one for you to come and hang out.
This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made.
So, ladies,
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
didn't mean to do that. But ladies,
That flyer was impressive. That
we
was
are
an
going to
impressive-
be at that show. Queen Kong is going to be at that show. Some of the dopest ladies on the East Coast are going to be at that show on bikes, jeeps, trucks, cars. Pull up. I think it's going to be a dope event.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
But
That's right.
we going to Florida next weekend.
We sure are. We sure are. We're gonna hotel down there.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Anything
Nighthawk.
else?
All right, y'all. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Y'all choose y'all vice. That's all I can say. Choose your vice.
Hey, Nighthawk.
We all love this culture. You got a lot of different vices. Some people want to smoke weed. Some people want to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some people want.
What's really wrong with you?
Oh Lord. Oh
Please,
Lord.
somebody else leave. Somebody else leave.
Hey, Nighthawk.
What's up?
I was talking to Skip earlier, and I sent him the pictures. Dog, how about on the front of my truck and driver's side, the leaf spring broke on me in half. In McDonough, Georgia.
Right. So I'm always around this time.
He on the
That's
side.
right.
His
Hey,
truck
Skip.
like this here.
I know it, right? I know it, right? Hey, I made it. Look, I put it in my GPS to get back to Austell. I took the streetway all the way back.
Camp Creek.
Wow.
Down 1941, right there by Atlanta Motor Speedway, down 1941. It took me down 1941, down then to 138, from 138 into what's that, Palmetto, and then I hit 154, Fulton Industrial to Thornton Road. Thornton Road, all the way back up right there.
You drove it. That's good, man. I paying that kind of money. I don't blame me. I'd have drove it.
Yeah, that Nighthawk to tell you, them tow trucks don't be playing, man. So yeah, that saved money, but the truck in the shop now. It should be ready tomorrow though.
Look how she looked.
All right.
Talking about it be ready tomorrow.
I told you, Skip.
But,
hey,
all right,
man.
so people, again, choose your options. It's a lot of stuff going on. Support. That's all it is support. And if you support us, please subscribe to the channel. Share this thing, like it. You know, if you want to super chat, there's a $sign somewhere. You know, throw a couple dollars in there. Support the channel. We appreciate everything you guys do as far as watching us evolve and pod on a weekly basis, and we appreciate y'all viewing us. We're gonna be in these streets coming up very, very, very soon. So if you haven't had a demo out of Queen Kong's build, and she's gonna be in the building, it is definitely a treat. Something great to see. Shout out to Batman. Shout out to Nightmare. Nighthawk in the building. Miss TJ in the building. Queen Kong in the building. Mr. Skip in the building. I go by the name of Mr. Y'all already know what it is. We're gonna see y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel.
Wait, hold on. We next Thursday. Oh, we're not on the road. Never mind. Okay.
Wait, what?
Hey man, peace and health grease.
She just fucked up the whole. You just fucked up the whole outro.
Get offline.
Okay, bye.
I did the shit perfect. I did the shit fucking perfect every time with you.